I just got a camcorder off of eBay. This is a Canon Vixia HF R200 high definition camcorder, and I am going to take it out of the box and we'll check it out. I got it for a really good price. Got some paperwork in there, possibly some software as well. I'll look in that later. And the charger is right here, as well as the composite cable. And then there's the camera. See if we got a battery in here. Yep, it does. Interesting. It's not the normal type of battery that I'm used to on a camcorder, but it's alright. This camera has 20 times optical zoom. I'm not sure if this has a touchscreen or not. It probably does. But yeah, it does have an external microphone input, and an HDMI out, and then USB. So yeah, and that's where the SD cards go. It looks like it has 2 SD card slots. That's nice. Let's start it up. Okay, battery must be dead because it's not turning on, so I'm going to plug it in. Got it plugged in, it's charging now. Let's turn it on. Has a real nice screen on it. It's very, looks like it's very high resolution, and it has an automatic lens cover. No memory card, so I can't record anything right now, but let's test out the zoom. Yeah, that's working. Autofocus is working. It just focused on the bubble wrap, and now it's focused on what's out there. So that's good. Sorry if you couldn't really see that. Alright, so this is a touch screen. Let's go into the menu and see what we got here. Zoom settings, focus assistance, face detection, auto backlight correction, fader settings, on-screen markers on and off, windscreen, microphone attenuator. Let's see, is that on? It's on automatic. I'll leave it like that because on another Canon camcorder that I have, turning the microphone attenuator on makes it way too quiet. And in this tab we got self-timer, video snapshot, length, rate scenes, record media for movies, recording mode, which I'm going to make sure is, come on, which I'm going to make sure is at the highest quality setting. There's high quality right there. Frame rate, okay, it's set at 60i right now. Let's see what other options we have. We got 24 frames per second, 30 frames per second, and 60. I'm going to leave it at 60. Record media for photos. Photo aspect ratio is at 4:3 right now. We could set it to 16:9 if I wanted to. Memory info. Let's see what we got here. It doesn't show anything because there's no SD cards. XV color. Turn that on and off. Photo numbering. And let's go over to this tab. Output on-screen displays. So that probably, if you had it hooked up to a TV or something, it probably shows the on-screen display on the TV. Language, LCD brightness, LCD screen dimmer, LCD mirror image, AV headphones. So that's if you want to hook headphones up to it, or you want to hook it up to a TV, you would set that to the correct thing, because you can hook a pair of headphones up to the output jack on this, the AV output jack. Volume, notification sounds, auto start decoration, power saving mode, initialize if you want to format the SD cards, and then time zone and daylight saving time setting, date time, battery info, which we're not going to really get anything right now because it's charging. HDMI is set to 1080p. HDMI status, which is nothing because it's not connected. Demo mode, I can turn that off, we don't need that. Distance units. So I am going to set the date and time. It is set correctly. Yep, that is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Time zone, might need to change that, let's see. Yeah, it's set to New York. I'm in the Chicago time zone, so let me change that. There we go. And yeah, daylight saving time is on. Okay. And check this again. Let's see what the settings for windscreen are. Automatic and off. I'll leave it on automatic. Actually, I'm going to turn that off so you don't get any weird audio effects. And we'll exit out of that. I'm not sure when this camera was made. It's probably made in 2011. Okay, so you can access the menu directly by tapping on that. You don't have to hit function and navigate to the menu that way. Image stabilization, let's see. Probably have to turn that on and off in here. If I hit function, yeah, you go into the function menu. Image stabilizer is on standard right now. If you put it on dynamic, it kind of cuts off part of the image. It makes it look like it's zoomed in. I'm just going to leave it on standard. Let's go and see what else is in the function menu. Focus settings, which is on autofocus right now. Exposure is on automatic. White balance is automatic right now. See what else we get. Microphone level is on automatic. Image stabilizer, digital effects. That pre-record is not available right now, and review recording is also not available because we don't have any memory cards in there. If you want to take a picture, you just press the shutter button down halfway to focus, and then you take the picture, which it's not going to record to anything because there's no SD cards. So, and right now it has the menu button right there. If you go into function and you change it to something else, like let's just say record programs, and I do cinema mode, now it's going to have that down there. So I'd have to go into the function menu again and change it to this. Change it back to the menu. Right now the white balance is set to automatic. Let's see what else we got here. White balance automatic, record programs. Again, I'm just going to leave it on auto. It's got a real nice hand strap. It's very comfortable feeling. I can't wait to actually get a memory card in here and really test this thing out. Yeah. It's got threads on the front of the camera for accessories, different types of lenses. And as far as the buttons on the side of the camera goes, we got a button to choose between playback and video mode, video snap, auto, which changes between automatic settings and manual settings, and then display battery info, which turns some of the on-screen display on and off. And when you close the screen, it just goes to sleep. Eventually it will shut down but to turn it off right away you can press the power button. So everything seems to be working fine so far. I'm looking forward to getting a memory card for it and testing it out. I might actually have one somewhere that I can use. I'm gonna go look. Found a couple of memory cards that I can use. One's an 8GB and one's a 4GB. I'm gonna get bigger ones, but I'll at least be able to test the camera out with these. Alright, got both of them in there. Let's turn it on and see how much recording time we have with those. Only about 40 minutes, so yeah, I'm definitely going to want to get bigger SD cards. If we go into the menu, go to this tab, go to record media for movies, we can choose between SD card A and B. We got 40 minutes on SD card A and 7 minutes on B. So I'm definitely getting bigger SD cards. Now it's set to B, so I'm going to go back to A and leave it on A. Come on. Alright, now I'm going to test this camera out and see what the video quality is like. And here we are testing out the Canon Vixia HF R200. It's a pretty comfortable camcorder to hold. Zoom works nicely. And this is the camera I was just using to record the video. It's a JVC Vario GZ HD10U. It's got a 40 gigabyte hard drive on it. And it also has a micro SD card slot. This is a pretty nice camera. I just got a new battery for it, so the battery life is improved by quite a bit. It's full HD. I really like this camera. It has an external microphone input too. So, yeah. See how it does filming a CRT. It looks fine. It's not really getting any weird effects. Now it is, but oh yeah, it kind of does sometimes, but not all the time. If I hold it at just the right angle, it looks pretty clear. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what the audio is like on this. I think it's going to be fine. Here's the paperwork and software that was in with the camera. We got easy startup guide, the main user's manual, and then some software. This is, let's see, I got a Canon FS40 a number of years ago, and it came with video editing software. This looks like an instruction manual on CD. Let's see what this is. This is a transfer utility. I don't know if there's video editing software in that or not. Yeah, that's what we got. Let's test out the zoom while recording. Obviously it's going to be a little shaky right now. So zoomed way in. But right now it seems pretty steady. Now I'm going to take this camera outside and test it with some outside scenery. It looks pretty good. Now we should have a wider field of view because I turned off dynamic image stabilization. So Okay, the battery should be fully charged now. I've had it plugged in for most of the day and it's not blinking anymore. So let's see what the predicted battery life is now. Let me move it over here. Okay, so it is predicting 75 minutes on a full battery. Not exactly sure if that's normal for these or not, or maybe that battery is getting worn out. I'm not sure, but 75 minutes is alright, I guess. It's not that bad. Here's the battery taken out of it. It's really not very big. It is a 1050 milliamp hour battery, so you can see it's really not very big. Now I'm using the Canon Vixia again. I'm going to shut the lights off over here and see how it does in the dark. That's not too bad, actually. Obviously there's some noise, especially right there, but it's not that bad.